Here we go.
Hi guys, how are you? Here we are. This is Tuesday and this is news. This is the last episode of Your Sketch, my feedback for this time before vacation. And I see a lot of people here already. So hello to everybody. I saw Anish, ciao Anish, Sheikh, and a lot of others that already tried to say hello, like Harvind, Gianfranco, and a new entry who is Kaustuv Patil. Now, to the new entry, to all of you, I would like to let you know that don't worry, because Tuesday it's always dedicated to a live sketching session. So what I would like to do now is just to give a break to this Your Sketch, my feedback, and go back again to sketching live with you watching and explain things to you, what I do and why I do them in a certain way. And this is a little bit how we did last year, okay? So I hope you're gonna be happy about that. It's gonna starting next week, of course. I am on vacation, but I will keep my weekly meetings here live on YouTube for you and for us to have fun and try to learn something from each other's. Ciao Adele, ciao, and Mr. S29, ciao, Mozam, ciao. I'm reading your comments arriving. So that's how it's going to be, and then probably starting in September we will come back to Your Sketch, my feedback, probably with a format that will be probably a little bit changed, okay? But anyway, first of all, I would like to thank you for all of you, because because I still receive a lot of sketches from you, a little bit less this time, but I'm very happy. And there are some real aficionados that send to me every week, and I'm very glad about that, okay? And also there are some new ones, and I'm sure, ciao Vedant, and I am sure that that more will come, okay? Then I have to tell you that I did not have much time to exercise on my new gadget with Procreate here, but believe me, I will do it, because I intend also to start sketching on Procreate live with you, so that you can see how I do and how I use that software on my new iPad. Welcome back, sketching live series. Yeah, Anish, the sketch live session. Yes, we'll go back to that, and it will be a way for me to, other than just working on your sketches, really to do something probably a little bit more with my creativity. And I think that all of you were very curious about that. There were a lot of people following. So I think that we'll do a little bit on alternating formats, so that all the people that are here can be happy. Ciao Andrea, buongiorno a te, come stai? I hope that you're already on vacation. Anyway, so now it is 4:07. I am starting this 1 hour earlier because I am on vacation. I'm with my son. There are things we had to do afterward, therefore I anticipated a 1 hour, but I see that we are already 13 people. And before we start, I really encourage you, if you are happy with all this series, okay, of sketching for you, to hit the super sticker or the super chat, offer a coffee, a beer or a pizza, or if you cannot use those, you have always my PayPal link down into this description of this video, where you can donate, make a tip, okay, for this channel. So, and of course I thank you in advance. Stasera parto per Firenze. Alright Andrea, allora un saluto a Firenze ai toscani. Thanks to you. Michelangelo, I have your drawing, don't worry, I printed. Okay, good. Yeah, I had to anticipate. You had a great weekend. Yes, my weekend was very nice, because we spent 3-4 days up north in France, and north of France there are the famous but very beautiful places, but also very famous of the free, how can I say, I don't know the English word, but when all the American soldiers, Canadian, British came to the beach with their military equipment to save France, Europe from the Nazi, and that's something very touchy. When you are there, you find lots of witnesses and stuff that are really make your skin like goosebumps. But anyway, we went few museums to visit, and the places are beautiful, simply beautiful. Okay, yeah, the D-Day, exactly, the D-Day. Ok, bravo Andrea, portati la matita perché è importante. We need to exercise all the time. All right, so yes, my weekend was very good. We had fun. We ate very well. We had some really nice fresh food, and mostly fresh fish. Therefore, a nice beer. So it was great. Okay, so now I will change camera, and I will go with the camera from the top. Okay, so that we can start working. All right, together. And I just want to make sure that the camera works. Okay, I can see it, it's working pretty well. So 1, 2 and 3, here we go. Now it's changed, and you can see the first drawing is Vedant, one of the Vedants, because we have two Vedants. Okay, ciao Razvan, ciao, welcome back. Razvan, as I said, this is the last episode, okay, of your sketch, my feedback. And I invite everybody, just in case you want to reward this series, to stick with the super chat or super sticker and offer a beer or a coffee, whatever you want, or use my PayPal link for a tip. Okay, so now that we are here and we are ready, I take my black pencil and make a nice sharp pencil point. All right, so here we go, and let's check. Okay, so first of all, this sketch is not bad. Okay, Vedant, I think probably you took it from a photo. You were watching a photo. It doesn't matter. It's very nice the way you did. You are doing here those type of shading, so that we can see that there is a part that gets the light, another part that is a little bit in shadow. Okay, so that's very nice. Okay, that's very nice. I also like the way you did the restyling. Maybe this line you can make a little bit bigger, okay, so that we get a little bit wider effect. Okay, let me do that, but it's not really necessary. It's just me. Okay, so make sure that when you do this, the proportions are right. All right, and a little bit more symmetrical. So I'll try to do it for you, because in reality it's more like it's the losange. It's not very squarish, but it's like a rhomboidal shape. Okay, here you can go a little bit darker in the upper part, which is of course darker. All right, but generally this looks nice. And the shadow, maybe you can put it just in this way, that is a little bit more dynamic. Okay, that's the way I do it. Now there is one thing you can do also to make sure that your sketch becomes more three-dimensional, which is the objective. First of all, make sure the proportions of those elements are correct. Okay, you can do this like that, you see, just to make it look a little bit more proportion. Okay, bring this a little bit more, and then from here you can just go a little bit darker, just a little bit, so that we can show that this is really dark. Okay, because it is in shadow. And here, in this point here, as you can see, as you try to do, you can do a little bit darker just to show, you know, that the light is coming from here, and therefore this type of section, you know, right here is very light, medium, and a little bit darker here. Okay? Then of course we can imagine to do the same thing a little bit here. Okay? And in this area here, you can go a little bit darker. But this is really in shadow. Okay, you see? Now we have probably a better feeling of the three-dimensional effect of your sketch. Ciao Nandan. Yeah, earlier today, yes. Here you can put a little bit of shadow also onto the light. You see? Okay, so I would say that your sketch is not bad. Okay. Now, one thing, the only thing is that it looks like this part is really low. Okay, so if you give a little bit extra tire in proportion, it will look better. Look, I think I am sure that you can see that already. You see? Now it's a little bit better proportion. Okay? Hey Book, ciao. Hey, for those that did not subscribe yet, please subscribe to this channel. I know that the new entry, Mr. Patil, he just did it, and thank you again. Okay, so Vedat, I think that this is pretty nice. So keep going, okay? Keep going. All right, you see, I just give a little bit more character around those eyes. Ciao Book, to make sure that it looks a little bit stronger, you know. Okay, all right, good. So next in line, it's a very similar perspective, and I don't remember Atarva. This is the guy that sent it to me. Now this is very wide. This is very small, very small. It's like a big boat. So what we need here? Can give tips to sketch this view. Yes, that's what I'm doing. Jai, sir, my proportions are not good enough. Wait a moment. I don't have your sketch is underneath probably. When you will teach that? Well, now this one was from Vedant, so I am following the sketches. Okay. Jay, did you send me your sketch? Because if you did, I will tell you. Okay, so just follow the order. You're welcome, Vedant. Just follow the order of what I'm doing. This is S29. Other people. So I have this one. I have this one, Michelangelo, and I have this one. Okay, those are all the sketches I have for today. Agnes, do you guys know any online shop to buy polychromos pencil where shipping the recharges are not absorbed? Okay, all right. So here, when we do this type of sketch, we can imagine we keep this, okay, because it looks pretty nice, okay. And this one too, why not? So let's make a little bit of graphics so that we can see well the proportions, and then we put the lights which are here. Okay, okay, so this is the first thing. This is the most important part. It's here, because here we get the right we get the right proportions. Okay, now if I do that, and if I do that, then I can put the greenhouse. You see? So look the difference. So let me put the reflection. Okay, and let me put the reflection here. You see, already we have a better proportions. Maybe after 2-3 years, because now I am not able to tell my parents that I want to be a car designer. I hope that in 2-3 years. Ayush, how old are you? Tell me, how old are you? Okay, so now there is another thing we have to do. We have to put the wheels. So if I put the wheels like this, you see, we get a real feeling now about the car. Put the back wheels. I would change this a little bit, not to make it heavy, so we can make like a sort of a front spoiler. You see? Something like that. And the car looks much better. Then we can put here some you see? And now we start getting some interesting things that break a little bit the proportions and make of this car something that is a little bit more interesting. Okay, so look, now the car looks a little bit better. Okay, okay, Ayush, you are 16 years old. I think that 16 is a little bit too soon, but you should work hard so that when you will start telling your parents in a year, I think that when you will be 17 or 18, you should tell them and you should show all your work, all your sketches, all the things you do. That's the best way to show them that you are really 100% into it. Believe me, that's the best way. You can always show my videos where I explain to parents the importance, you know, of this field and stuff like that. And of course, I will be here always sketching. That's no problem, you know. So my YouTube channel, it's always alive. It will be, and also my sketching courses, the private sketching courses online. That's for sure, 100%. So don't worry. Hey Navin, ciao. What is a new car? Fantastic. Well, oh, thank you, Arvin. Thank you. So I was having one doubt that in front you sketch, how can we sketch much symmetrical with the right proportions? Yeah, I can show you. I can show you. I can show how I do. And I already made a video on that. But anyway, when I sketch a front view, you know, I always put the center line. I define a sort of, that's for the beginning, okay, as a beginners. This type of shape, okay. Then we have the wheels, okay. And then here we have, you know, basically more or less this is the organization. Good evening, Naveen, Kumar, good evening, and thanks for being here. So then once I put that line, which is our center line, okay, then I try with my eyes, of course, to guess correctly what I want to do. You see? Okay, I do something really basic, okay, very basic, but just to show you how you can simply, by using this type of exercise, this type of organization, how you can quickly nail down a quick sketch that of course after you can retrace and then make it better, okay? You see, put the eyes. And then you start going with creativity, you know. You can make this and make a lots of changes the way you want. You see? Here we put a little bit of shadow. The wheels, let's make them a little bit stronger. Okay. And there you go, you have a quick sketch, real quick sketch. And that's a really easy way to start. You know, you start once again, you don't see anymore my construction lines. You see, they are not there anymore. Simply because the way I sketch, the way I use contrast and I hit, you know, you can see that the lines are still there, but we don't see them anymore. You see? We don't see them anymore. And the sketch looks nice. It's a fun sketch. Okay? Alright, so let's put also the license plate. Unless the police might get pissed. Just joking. Okay, good. So now next one, it's the other button. So you're welcome Patil, you're welcome. So we send you a sketch in Instagram how to make it. You a sketch in Instagram how to make it. Navid, I think I have your sketch, huh? I printed all the sketches that I received, okay? So I hope that yours is there. Alright? So if I missed, I apologize, but I am sure that I printed all over them. Okay, so this one. Now, you guys, I don't know if you remember that Vedant is 14 years old guy, okay? It's 14 years old. And this guy, it's making incredible progress. So Vedant, thank you very much for this sketch. This is your best one so far. Every week it's always a best one, but this one is really nice. I like also the background, the thing that the background is coming down. That's very nice. So keep going. Now, one thing I want to tell you is that when you make a background like this one, okay, let me take a piece of paper just to protect your sketches. Don't do this, okay? Because this is not very nice. It's much better if you just go all over, okay? Clean, be clean, don't worry. It's much better. You see? And then one thing you can do, if you want, you can make a little bit of feeling of reflection. Okay? So the reflections, basically, it's a little like a mirror of what you have on top here. But just a little bit, not too much. You see? Something like that. Now, I like this, I like that. This is a little bit too much. In terms of design, you can see that it's really too close, those two. They are too close. So maybe we can decide that this one will stop earlier. Okay, you see? It's a little bit better now. You see? just little things. Okay, this sketch is done with marker and pencils, I think, but it's Vedan should answer to us. Okay, your highlight is good. The only thing you should add, it's one here and the white line here. You see? That one is important because it sets the end of your car. Okay? No, Patil, via Instagram. If you want, you can send me a few sketches and I will check. But as I said before, today it's my last episode on Your Sketch, My Feedback. So from next Tuesday there will be something different, okay? But anyway, send me your sketch anyway on Instagram. Find me on Instagram, Luciano Bove 1 with the number 1, okay, at the end of my name, and then I will answer to you. Ayush, regarding markers, so wherever I use my markers, I always get wonky lines. I know, well, to make fine lines. How can I do that, sir? It's just, Ayush, it's just a matter of exercise, believe me. Just exercise. Now, Valent, I'm just cleaning up some of your lines, okay? Just cleaning up. You see? This one and this one. It looks a little bit better balanced, the back part with the front part, okay? Then this part here that is in shadow should be darker. Okay? Same thing here. Okay, look, now it's much better. All right. Okay, but don't worry, Patil. Gomrani, Adele. No, I saw your sketch, Adele. Your sketch is on Messenger. Your sketch is very nice. That's why I don't print it, Gomrani. Your sketches are nice, so I don't know what to add. To be honest, you just need to keep on sketching the way you do, and you will get better. But you're already a good level. You have already a very good entry level. Believe me, Adele. Okay, so that's it. Then last thing we want to do. On this one. Yeah, Vedant is, we have two Vedants here, okay? And this is the 14 years old Vedant. Put a white line here. You see? With a little bit of highlight on top of the nice back fender, and here too. You see how much better it looks? Look. Okay, all right. Okay, so next one. I have to go a little fast because I have a meeting after that. All right, so I don't know who did this, but I received 3 or 4. I picked up this one, okay? So this is really for, I think, proportion. So let's put it here. Yeah, this guy, he really, I think he really has a car design in his blood, you know. He's very young, but he's doing quite well. All right, so first of all, those wheels, then those lines, you know, we should always proportion better our car. First of all, if this is the center, okay, As I say many times, okay, Arvin, as I say many times, the lower part of your car is a little bit higher. It's around here. Okay? So, yeah. So, let's make the shadow of the car. This is the shadow of the bottom of the car. Okay? It's the bottom of the car. Okay? Look. And now I will make the shadow of the car onto the ground. You see? Already you have a feeling that this car is much better sitting down on the ground. Okay? Okay, Ayush, don't worry. Come and check back later the video. The video it's gonna be here. Now that I did that, and we have our nice wheels and their size, I can put my belt line. You see, look at the difference. The belt line is higher. And then I can put the top of this car. This one, the roundness of this front fender has to go almost in the center of your front wheel to make sure that it looks good. And then I keep your design. I don't want to change your design. I just want to reproportion your design. Okay? So I take your side air intake, okay? And I just make it the right proportion. A little bit of reflection on the glass. You see? Now you have a better proportion car. Okay. Okay, so that's it for your sketch, okay? I know that you send other sketches, but I cannot check all of them, Arvin. So I have chosen this one, which I was also the one I liked the most. Beautiful car, you did. Okay, so this is basically the proportion problems you had, okay? All right, so next, Anish. Okay, Anish. Now, be careful when you do those perspective. Perspective is not bad. Now, the perspective is not bad, but there are few little mistakes. For example, here it's going, the perspective line goes to the right vanishing point. And this one, from this point to this point, it's going high. Why? The vanishing point is always horizontal in this perspective. When we have the ground like that, you know, everything it's like this. You see? You're welcome, Aaron. You're welcome. Okay, so the first problem we have is this point here. Now I take the white to erase a little bit here. You see, now it looks already better. It's not perfect, but it's already better. Then we have another problem here with this A pillar here. Should be a little bit more like that, not like this. Okay? So you see, now it looks even better than before. Now, another thing that is not working, your wheel, the front wheel should be bigger. Okay? You see, the back one is fine. Here it's fine. But this one is too much in the back, should be more in the front. So should be more over here. So I use my white to erase the extra. And now the same thing, we have to do it here. It's wider because the ellipse is wider, so it's here. Then another thing we have to do, it's on the side here, the body goes underneath. Therefore, here it cannot follow the ellipse, but it has to be inside, has to go inside. Look at that section. You see? You see? That's how you have to do that detail. Same thing in the front. You see? Much better. Now look, you have a nice body that is a nice cylinder. Everything else is pretty much okay. Now this line, make sure that this line is following your shape. Okay, but here still something is wrong. Okay, now it's better. Okay, now it's better. Ciao Francisco, ciao a Ecuador, ¿cómo va? ¿Todo bien? A little bit of highlights. Okay, Anish, that's for you today. So be careful about perspective, be careful about where you place your wheels. Remember, this front wheel in perspective is always bigger, wider than the back one, okay? In general, you have 15-20 degrees difference between the two. Okay? And of course, this cut line, it's more over here. Okay, good. Next, I don't know who did this, but anyway, as a top view, it looks kind of nice. Okay, so all the things that have been done here, they are nice. I have nothing to say about that. The only thing that I don't like, and is creating a confusion, is that the shadow, it looks really strange. It's not really according, it doesn't go with this type of top perspective. Okay, so let's fix that. First of all, once again, here, this is the center, the end of your car, it's here. Not here, here. Then we put the shadow. You see? And now it looks much better. Be careful on the other side. When you have this line here, you have your center line that is almost the same. You must have also the last one on the other side that is the same, unless it looks like you crashed the car on the other side. Okay? Okay, Mozan? Alright, good, Anish. So that's why I'm putting this a little bit higher, you see? Now I take my white to make the correction. Look. Take off that line. You don't need this line. You don't. And you don't need this. And this line. Don't. Okay? Now, if you want to do something like this here, you can do. You have space, you know. Okay, look, it looks much better now. It looks like a real nice, quick sketch. Not that bad, not bad at all. Okay. All right. So let's see next one. Okay, who did this? If you are here, please manifest yourself. If you are here. Anybody did this? Okay. Nobody knows who this one is. You're welcome, Mozam. Let me know who did this. Who did this beautiful sketch? This is a real nice sketch. Alright, anyway, what I want to say about this sketch is really beautiful. I like it. I like the style, I like the line quality. You know, who did this sketch knows how to sketch, okay? There are still some problems, but mainly it's not bad at all. So, what we have to do to make it better? First of all, there is a problem here, okay? in the reflection. This is dark, it's not white. All right, same thing here. And then from here, of course, we can make our shading that goes to white. So here it's exactly the opposite. Dark, it's the reflection is black, and then from the top we come down light, dark, light. It's always the same thing. All right, so let me take the white just to make this a little bit wider. Okay, then another thing that we can do to improve this sketch, those little corners here, the same thing like for Anish. You see, in this way, we start getting a feeling of the power looking of this car. You see, now we have a feeling that the car is on the ground. Before it was like, we don't know, it was like sinking, you know. You see, look the difference. Now it's much lighter. It looks much better. Okay, good. So same thing here too. You see? It looks better now. Now finally the car is not sinking inside the ground. But it is on the ground in perspective, you see? So those are the only corrections I would like to make to this beautiful sketch. As you can see, it looks lighter, the car. Before it looked heavy, because there was a big part missing in terms of proportions in relation to the ground. To be rude, but the older videos aren't of that great quality. Can I make a suggestion? In my opinion, it would be great if you could re-record the how to sketch car in perspective, as the videos are years old and the equipment you could use it. Yeah, I know, Anish, but you don't have to forget it. I don't have 36 hours of my time to dedicate to YouTube. I'm sorry. I work, you know. So, but I will redo some of those videos. Don't worry. Okay, so next one, this one, Mr. S29. Okay, so let's watch. Let's look. I will take the pen because here we're sketching with the pen. So first of all, I like the way you did the sketch. Okay, I like this one very much. So on this one I won't say anything. The only thing that I'm gonna tell you something is about this one, because there is two mistakes. The first one about the perspective, you know. Look, this point. You see? Now it's better. It's a better proportion in perspective. Before it was like somebody chopped off a little part of your back car. So perspective, it's just perspective, okay? And how did I do that? I put the center line. Okay. Second thing is your ellipse. This one is correct. but this one is wrong. Should be like that. You see? Now you can see the difference. This one was too small, so we made it bigger and wider. Okay? Okay. And that's it, because the sketch is nice. In the back one, the only thing that I would just put the black better, like that. Like that. You see? Okay, so that's all. I don't know what to tell you more than that. You know, those lines, okay, you can always put those lines a little bit more around, you know. That's a question of feeling. You have to feel it, you know. You see? So that they don't look too squarish. Okay. All right. Thank you. Now, this is our friend from Facebook that sent me a new one. Okay, so basically, I like the sketch. The only thing is that once again, when we sketch over a photo, if it is over a photo, the ellipse it looks a little strange. Okay. All right, it should be bigger. Okay, and then there is always this cross etching that should be improved. So it's really the quality of your lines. Okay, then you don't put the lines like that here. This is really bad. This is bad. Hey Vadant, yes. I already, well, you will see it. First of all, I already made the corrections of your sketch. That's okay, but anyway, Vedant, I cannot do this again. Watch it. It's around the beginning of the video, okay? So you can go and check it out. Anyway, everybody is giving you compliments for the progress that you make, and me too. Nice progress, okay? So you will listen to my advices. Book, is this yours? No, this is Ayush. This is Michelangelo. I don't know, Book, is this yours? Those are the only ones I have. Okay? So, once again, to make those lines here and here like that, with this line, it's not good. I'm sorry, Book, when did you send them? Sorry, I really tried to print all of them. Mine is the old style. What do you mean? Where did you send it? Messenger, Facebook, Instagram, email? From Facebook. From Facebook. Okay, wait just a second. I don't have much time, guys. I really don't have much time. I go and check it out. What is your name on Facebook? Because here I don't find your name. I don't find your name. Musam already did it, and no problem. Adel already told him that his stuff is fine. Then I have Lamar, which is this one. And that's what I'm doing now. Kudos. But is the link? Let me see if it's a link. No, it's not the link. I don't understand. I have no idea. Oh, thank you, Patil. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you super much. Thank you. Thank you. Lamar, Lamar, this is yours. I'm doing yours. Is this yours? Hey, Kaustu, thank you very much for your coffee. I really appreciate, okay? Thank you. Hey guys, if you want to offer me a coffee, please hit the super sticker or the super chat, whatever you want. Okay, I'll be very happy. Gianfranco sent you Instagram, but he didn't get in. No, Gianfranco, maybe too late, I don't know. Okay, this is Lamar, that's yours. Alright, so, look, just watch me, okay? Now be concentrate on me, Mr. Lamar. Okay, so that's how you have to do it, your shadow. That's how you do your shadow. What you're missing is the quality of your lines. And here it's supposed to be something like that. You see? Then you have to cross etching. And you can do that, what I'm doing now. You can do it, no problem. But you have to control those lines. You see? You see? Look. Also those lines. I want you to take care of your lines. You don't take care of your lines. Look. Look. With the pen you can do lots of beautiful things. You see? Look at that light. You see? Okay, so that's what I want you to do. I want you really to take your time and make a nice line quality job on your. Here you cannot go with lines that have the same, that come from the vertical A pillar. You have to cross edge always. Look. And then I cross edge the other side. Look. And then this part which is darker, I just make it darker. And then here we have the pillar in the back. So it's dark because here there is transparency. A little bit of the dashboard, you see? And then it's dark here. Look. Here also it's a little bit dark on top. You see the difference? Do you see? Now you have transparency there. That's how you have to do. Okay. Alright, so please improve your line quality. Your problem is just line quality. Don't do those lines like that. Look, those. Forget it. This is bad. Don't do those little lines that you put here. Don't. You see those lines you put there? It's not nice. First you put the line with your pen like this, look. And then you go and you do your cross etching. Look at the lines I put, look. Look. And then I cross edge, look. Look how I do. Look, it's much better. You see? Now you really see your side. Okay. Okay, good. Now I have still 3. I have to go fast, okay? Because I have to close in 15 minutes. I apologize for that, but I have to. Okay. Okay, Lamar, just exercise and show me again, but exercise. I want quality. You make nice perspective, but your line quality, it's always the bad thing. So I want you to be concentrated on that, okay? Line quality. All right, good. Keep working. Okay, so this one, Ayush, I think that this one, once again, the perspective, we should fix the perspective, okay? Look. If I do that, it is already much better. Look. Okay, so now checking the shadow and the new shape in perspective, it is much better already. Okay, so now let me just clean up those lines so that you can see better your own design. Okay, so I put the elements exactly where they should be. Okay, so I make them black so that it's easier to understand. This is the center line. Let's make this dark. Let's put our reflection on the glass. And the reflection here. Now, this line you put here, let me fix it a little bit. You see? So it's better proportion. You see? Now we have a car that has the right proportions and it doesn't look strange. Even if you have this design in the back that is quite strong, you know? You see? Okay. All right. Next, Michelangelo. So, Michelangelo, I like it, okay? I will just make the corrections to make sure that we don't make the same mistake. You have a nice wheel which is round, but this is like an oval. Why? Here. You have to make them round. It will look much better. So if I take my black, you see, look how much better it looks. That's the big problem of your sketch. You cannot have a fender's opening that it's elliptical. It's a circle. just like your wheel rim, you know. Okay, that's the main thing. For the rest, it looks nice. Maybe here you can put a little bit extra on the side. Okay, it was too much on the front. And here, if you want to put a light, you can start putting your light from here. You see? Now it looks better. Look at those wheels. Ciao Emanuele. Yeah, Emanuele, I'm almost finishing. I'm fine, thanks. But today it's I'm almost over. Last one. I don't know who did this. Samaniel, I don't know. Anyway, I'll be quick. So the big problem here were already the wheels. Okay, so this is shadow. You see? Now it's already better. The front, it's too low. So I'm cutting off a part of it. And now your graphics here, I will just bring it up. You see? This element should be a little bit more here. Forget those rear view mirrors. Forget it. Not necessary. You see? Now we have something that it's fine. You see? Look. Now it looks nice. And here, let's make a little bit of shadow, because unless it's a little bit too heavy, the car. Okay? And this is the last one. Ok, Emanuele, spedisci tutto Instagram, on my chat, on Instagram, okay? Okay, guys, now here comes the moment where we're gonna say goodbye. Because basically I'm done, okay? I'm sorry for if I did not print some of your sketches, but believe me, I went through all of them. I tried my best. So, it was a very nice session, okay? I would say that all of you are improving. So that's a good thing, that you guys are improving. And I am sure that Lamar also will improve with this pen sketch technique, okay? So it's this one, all right? You're gonna improve. You look, just with a nice and cleaner lines, look how improved is your sketch. That's your sketch. Facebook, yes, or Messenger, no problem. Okay? Ciao Ivan, grazie. Thank you very much for Patil that offered me a coffee. If anybody else wants to hit the super sticker, super chat, now it's the moment, because in a while I will be off. Okay, we'll talk again on next Friday. Don't forget, next Friday, what do we have? Design talk. All right. And also next Friday, I will be here at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. French time, okay? 5 p.m. You're welcome. Ciao a tutti. Bye bye. See you very soon. Keep working hard, okay? That's very important. Work hard, ok? Ok, grazie, prego, ciao. Ciao a tutti, ciao. Bye.